Sniker die, nigga.
Black are still sitting. Those black 14s are still sitting at the finish line.
Oh, the Indigo?
Still sitting.
Well, I'm here. What's up, y'all? Sniker die. I'm here with B-Dot Starks. He in town for a hot minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we just talking about shit. Sneakers.
You know.
Yeah, he came in, hit me in the head with the Royal One lows, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ant Hollins, you know.
It's going to be the closest I get to some Royals.
Nah, man, you going to have them next year. We all going to have them.
I hope so.
You know.
I better not be lying.
They always say that about that, though, and then it'll be 10 pair.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm not getting overly excited. If I got to, I'd go get me a second pair of lows, man.
See, to me, what makes this a little different than the black and red is the black and red has been out so many times.
Right.
Where you figure the Royals only been retro twice. 01 and 13, so it could be a little rough.
It's time for the resellers to come down on them prices on them 13s, though.
Yeah, because the 13s go for more than the 01.
It don't make no sense, man.
You know,
first off, it doesn't make any sense because the quality on them 13s, the artness, let's say for the bread fans, isn't as good as the ones that just came out, and then of course they're not as good as the 01. So y'all might as well just give up on trying to rate people for them 13s, man.
To me, the only thing that I'll give the black and blue Jordan, the one from 2013 is I feel like the blue is a little bit brighter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I wore my Royals from 01, a few weeks back, and the blue on them, even though they're old, the blue on them was like darker. It's not even bright like that. You know what I'm saying? So, because even with the breads from this year, the red was darker.
Right.
You know, the 1.5 bread was a little bit more like the OG as far as the red.
Popped a little bit more.
You know, and then they got that Rare Air Chicago. They got a fragment one, a black and red one, and a shadow.
Right.
And they're supposed to be 140, which could be good. You heard about that, Cruz? They're coming out with a bunch of Rare Air Jordan 1s.
Yeah,
I've got that Air Jordan on the
Nike
side.
Air on the back, and then have the different Air Jordan logo on the collar.
Yeah. They're only supposed to be 140 though, so that might be in the leather, might be shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man.
You know. Because remember,
That colorway comes out though. I'm not gonna lie, I wear them.
you cop them?
If I can get them a lot cheaper, like I saw like some Chicago looking one. If it's Chicago red, I'll buy them. You know what I mean?
All right.
And no one else gonna buy them either.
I mean, if it's a fragment, I look at that fragment too.
I ain't gonna start on fragments.
That's what it's.
Hey, it say that they've been popping up at Marshalls and random places in
Yeah, in California for like $50
And
or
I read
something.
that. I read that was like I wasn't like it wasn't like
It was legit. People was taking them and bringing them to I forgot what the store was. It was like a good boutique in LA. People were taking them from Marshalls and selling them. Round two, I think it's called.
Forest Fire. Oh yeah.
It was legit. I'm like, damn.
That's crazy, man.
Well,
That Marshall.
even at you see the post where they had the Columbia 11 for 169 at an outlet. They had the 72 and 10 for like 189.
It's like,
I've been seeing those.
But it's like, where did those shoes come from? Who hoarded those? What retailer hoarded those that long?
I think that they're I think that it's Nike, and I think they were B grades that they might have held on to because they all have regular Jordan
That's
boxes.
true. They usually got to have the B grade.
And they're doing a lot more restocks lately too. So maybe they just meant to restock and never got restocked.
Right.
Yeah, because the last one I saw was they had the Infrared 6 outlets in Texas, and we got the black suede and 11. Let London get it, Javian. Hey, y'all don't push each other around them stairs. I know I sound like an old man.
Then I thought about them Barclays too.
Yeah, I got them heading back there for you.
How you feeling?
Good, and you? Yeah, so, hey, tell her to bring up that Barkley too. This is the last pair. It's an 11 and a half. Yeah, man, I'm a little hurt, man. I was going to purchase those and have a second pair. Yeah, that's the best Barkley ever made, and they've only retroed it one other time. They bring out the 94 Barkleys all the time.
Right, yeah.
Every couple years, black, white, purple. But those are the best Barkleys.
How random was it they put out them Barclays and now all white?
Yeah, Bedford still got some, because I was looking at them when I was...
They're not selling at all.
Nah, they had a full-size run when I worked out there on a Thursday.
Like that'd be a good shoe to custom though. It's got so many spots that you can.
Yeah, you know they did that Griffey like that too.
Yeah,
It got a little bit of gold on it, but they did you see that wheat Griffey?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of it?
I wasn't a big fan of it. They got that Robinson in week 2.
In the Tims, we just have a 10.5 and a 12.
Can I try the 12?
Huh? Yeah.
Try the 12. You need to try that on too? Mm-hmm. Oh man, you don't even need them, man. No. Yeah.
Yeah, you see they had a Robinson in the week?
Yeah, I saw that. It's like I saw. Oh yeah, you can sit right here, bro. Yeah, they.
Yeah, I wasn't see. I'm off that wheat bandwagon. Like it's too many shoes to get in the treatment. Man. Like, I think that Air Force is perfect.
Mm-hmm. You can only do that with certain shoes.
Yeah.
The Air Max 1,
Like
Air Max 90.
I got the LeBron 12 wheat
I regret not getting that.
with the gold accents. I was like, yeah, that was perfect. But there's
They
been so
made it like the Air Zoom generation.
yeah, it was so many other shoes that they made with wheat. I was like, they overdoing it now. It's like it was like with any fad that Nike go through, they overdo it. South Beach,
Lasering.
they overdo it. Right.
Right.
But yeah, like I regret not getting the wheat because I still have the Zoom generation. I should have got the wheat 12 just to have them both.
Yeah.
With the 13,
I had to get them bad boys.
you know, it wasn't gonna be no wheat 13. So
Yep.
they're like, LeBron, just try this shoe we're gonna come out with you this summer. Just wear it for the finals, and it's like its own whole thing. It's the most.
It's crazy. Hey, it's crazy they keeping that 14 under wraps.
Yeah, like, I still haven't seen it.
They haven't even. It's not even a leak on them bad boys. He must have been like just saying no to a lot of shit. Then like nope.
Cruz, have you seen it?
There's a picture of him on the Cavs Instagram. There's a picture of him shooting, and you can see him just a little bit.
But you can't really tell what they are.
Yeah, they had no leak. Trust me, I've been looking up like every week on Google 2006.
Especially with Kyrie coming out on Monday, it's like, all right, LeBron, you shouldn't be too far behind.
Yeah, because usually it'll be the KD will come out first, then the LeBron, then Kyrie, then Kobe.
Yeah, he's last.
You know.
He's
Done with
last.
those two.
I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
they must have some heat, man. I'm like, yo, this better be his Jordan 13, man. Cause
Well, all right, I got one. You know, you got a lot of LeBrons. Cruz, you got a lot of LeBrons.
I like to think so.
What is the Jordan 11 of LeBron's?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm gonna have to go with the sevens. And not
Seven?
they kind of look like the 11.
so what do you?
I'm gonna say the sevens. Really.
So why would you say the Jordan 11?
That's
Just
just
a-
popular, right?
It's to me, it's still the most.
one.
pop-
If they were, if
Yeah, go ahead,
so
please.
you saying if
Like the most popular LeBron.
okay, if they were to do a retro,
Where would they go?
People go nuts for,
And not necessarily a color, but just the shoe itself. Because if they break out the South Beach 8, it's gone.
Crazy for that, yeah.
Still,
I can't wear those without somebody asking me to buy them.
on Cruz, man, sell me those, man. We wear the same size. I'm so embarrassed that I don't have that shoe by now. I can't believe it.
I feel the same way.
Embarrassment should not be in your vocabulary when it comes to your shoes, man.
I feel the same way. I need a South Beach 8. Like
I still gotta give you those T-Mac ones. I'll keep forgetting to drop those off to you.
It's just, I was right across the street managing that GameStop at Miles and Northfield. Now, I've known Zach since 01, so I could have been like, Zach, are y'all getting the South Beach?
Right.
Because the only place I knew that had them was the Foot Action in East Cleveland I used to work at, but
345.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it down there. And I had just moved, so my money was kind of fucked up.
Right.
But I still, that's the one shoe that I just haven't been able to get. That and the De La Soul SB, the high OG
The old
version.
ones.
Yeah, because I got that low, but I have to have it, and I'm not willing to pay more than like $154 because at the end of the day, it's still a dunk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even with this, like, at least if I get it and I don't want it at some point in time, I hate to sound like this, but I could at least sell this. You know, the Jordan 1. But dunks, since they're not as popular, even though it's damn near the same shoe.
Yeah, it ain't 2008 no more.
Nah.
Nope.
I wish it was, though.
Yeah.
Everything goes in cycles, man.
Another 2 years, dunks will be hot again.
Yeah, somebody will throw some dunks and everybody be like, oh my God, what are those? I got an opportunity to buy the damn Tiffany highs for $180. I should have just went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
I should have went ahead and did it.
They re-released those, the De La Souls. They did like 4 like OG colorways with the higher low.
Right. They
iron.
changed.
Like, y'all should not have done that.
They changed either if it was low, they made it a high. If it was high, they made it a low.
Exactly.
Because the Callies didn't do nothing either. They were low and they made them high. The Tiffany was really the only one because the De La Soul was pretty much worthless. The Callies, the irons. There was another color they did too. I can't think of.
The times are different now, though. Man. You gotta think like people were actually on the skateboard trend back then. Also, like Wayne, Lupe was super hot. And he was talking about skateboard. You gotta think that like,
Cool Kids.
Yep. And that was a big trend back then to go skateboard. And now people off of that, like it's all turn up and bands and J's.
I think for the most part, it was just them taking like some random shit like Ferris Bueller's outfit and making it shoot. I think that's why the SB was so hot.
It was creative. Yeah. Real thing.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Happy holidays.
Take care.
Yeah, that's what it was. The creativeness of the SB era, man.
Hey, you gave me the Barclays?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Wayne actually has some dunks on the front of the Carter too. I didn't realize it until maybe about a year ago. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying, man. Like he was one of them. I mean, Nike owe him that bag when it comes to like forefront and dunks. Him. Who else was it? It was him, Lupe, Wale, and Dunk, and the SBs. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones that were really pushing that forward. They never really got that back for that, man. Because Pharrell was the one who pushed that bait.
him with the dunks too, though.
Yeah, and he had dunks too.
They had them black NERD dunks with the brain on the side. So, you out?
Yeah, always
Okay,
a pleasure. Do you have a lot of those wool hats left? The beige one over there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
I'll
let
be
me know
back
when
in
you're
like
ready.
a day or two to come get one of those. So.
All right, I'll be here. We're closed tomorrow, but I'll be here the day after.
Okay, cool. All right, man, take it easy.
All right, man. Happy holidays, man.
Happy holidays.
All right, you guys have a good Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah, he got a crazy LeBron collection.
Yeah, like,
You know.
mine ain't as crazy as it used to be, so I hooped them on the majority of mine, so. But,
Shit, what is the Jordan 11? I'm gonna post that
you want
on
some Jordan?
Instagram.
All right, so if I had to go back through,
Javian, London, you could be a part of this too. It's about sneakers though, so you may not want to. What's the Jordan 11 of LeBron's? Yeah, I figured you were gonna say that.
which one you say?
The 9.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. It's got the most like outside of 7 and 8, it's got the most iconic colors.
I actually think, to me it's the 7 and the 9. The 8 has the South Beach.
Right, the 8 got
But
the
it doesn't
South
really
Beach.
have nothing else.
It's got the South Beach, it's got the Entourage.
Yeah, I forget about the Entourage. I
I'll get them used. I'll wear them used.
bought them only because I couldn't get the South Beaches, and it still wasn't the same. But I'm like,
But
give me
7 got red carpet. Fuck the home colorway though.
the white, black, and red.
Yeah, like the road color. I mean, like the 7's basic colorway was raw on top of like the exclusive colorway.
They just messing them down though, man. They just messing them down. That's what it. Now ain't coming late.
The 1-7, there was 2 7s that were basic, common TRs. I was just never able to get my hands on. Were all black ones and the white, navy, and gold. That white, navy, and gold slipped through my hands like 5 or 6 times.
The Dunkman is dope as hell in the 7 too.
Yeah.
The Dunkman is hella dope. But that's what I'm saying. Like the 9, they nailed every colorway just about on the 9. The Cannon, the Mango, the Big Bang, the Miami Nights, the
Summer
Free
Lake.
Guns, the Summer Lake. They nailed almost every colorway.
Miami Heat,
Yeah.
just the black, white, and red.
Miami University.
Right, the color blocking, like the way they block the colors on the 9, to me, made that shoe so aesthetically like just beautiful. Even if it's not the most comfortable shoe, it's.
And then you
See, that to me, that's another reason why I always put it with the 11 also, because a lot of people talk about how it's not that comfortable. And I talk to a lot of people that say the 11 isn't that comfortable. I'm like,
The LeBron 11?
no, the
Jordan 11.
Jordan 11. I'm like, Jordan 11 is kind of comfortable for me.
For me, it's my pinky.
No, the 9 is, man.
Like, I haven't tried
The 9
it.
is my favorite, bro. The 9 and 2 are my favorite
Right.
too. I just
My favorite LeBrons is 9, 4, 3, and 2.
I hate them. I just said that they're heavy as fuck.
They're heavy.
But I still got 5 colorways in
They're
them.
heavy.
J-Man, I'm gonna just say this. I hate that. I always say I don't really like it, but
They're
I got it.
indestructible.
Like we've been talking about the Jordan 15 because I tell them I'm like it's the worst Air Jordan ever made.
They may not, I don't think they're the worst. They're terrible. Though.
What was the worst thing?
The one with the little window on the side, man.
2010. I'm talking about 1 through 23. That's
Let's go with.
to me 15, 16, and 19 are the worst ones. And the 16 is clean.
The 16, I like the 16 more than I like the 15. 17, I like more than the 15. 18 is debatable.
See, I love the 18. I love the 18. I have all of them.
I started getting real fuzzy up in that area because I just would not feel it any of the J's. Like the 20 was, like the 20 is okay.
20 is okay. That's his favorite.
Really? The 20
15, 20, and what, 2?
The 20 is okay.
No.
The 15 is not good.
28.
What did I put on your post the other day? What the 15 look like? Elf shoes.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It look like the Brownie Elf.
Yeah.
You go look at the Brownie Elf from 1932. He got on some Jordan 15s, man.
That tongue, man. It's just.
It's the tongue. The tongue fucked up
Again.
the whole thing, man.
You think I made, like, again, when I was 19, 18, 19, well, it was 19 and 20
Yeah, I was
years
like
old.
19, 18, 19.
Was it 1999?
It was 99, I was 18.
Yeah, so 19 and, yeah. Whatever. It's, you couldn't hoop in it and you couldn't wear it casually. You could do nothing with it.
Right.
It was a useless shoe and an abomination of an Air Jordan.
Because you gotta think back then also, we wore really big jeans back then.
Really big jeans.
So for your tongue to come out like that, it was just awkward for your jeans to try to sit.
It's perfect for y'all.
Right.
That shit will probably look good for y'all. Just like the 20.
Right.
I don't know what the hell I was still wearing baggy jeans when the 20s came out.
Right. Shit, man, we didn't stop wearing baggy jeans until like what?
08.
08?
Yeah, 09, 08, 09. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's say 15, 16, and 19 are the worst ones.
Yeah, 19 is pretty bad. Too.
And they're comfortable. They're still one of the most comfortable Nikes I've ever worn.
Right.
But, you know, these are shoes where I have to really think, I haven't worn any.
See, because I'm not a big 14 fan either. Like, the 14, I only like that, I like that black and green.
That's why I keep my original.
The 14?
And the lane.
The 14 is the worst Jordan?
See,
I wore Laney's the other day.
I only like the lanes and I like
I
that.
like it
black.
about me as far as if I had to choose, but my least favorite, that would be it.
That white, black, and red 14 is something special. I love that.
The black tone?
Something special.
Yeah, black tone's nice. I ain't gonna lie.
And that tongue on the 14 is
The thing I like about the black toes is it yellows so goddamn
Yeah.
fast, man.
where
Fast.
after a year your shit looking pearl.
I'm like,
You know.
why is it yellow so
My
fast?
older brother, he had the black toes, right? It was clean, brand new.
Bruh, because
His girlfriend is telling him, well, the way he did it make her so mad. She broke his house, destroyed everything.
I don't even want to hear about that.
She
Man.
cut them up.
I don't even want to hear about
I didn't
that.
think about that. Right?
Yeah, I don't even want to hear about that, man.
No, because the 14, like that black toe sat for a while in some stores. They were yellowing on shelves. So I was like, this is not good, man. I was like,
I got them from City Blue maybe 2 months after they came out. When the white and red 14 that came out. That's what y'all call it. It's the white and red 14s. Everything has a fucking nickname now.
everything got a name.
Candy. Or everything white and red is candy.
Candy cane.
But yeah, when those came out, like I was telling you back in the day, if a new color came out, the older colors would go on sale, even if it was a current shoe. So I was able to get the white, black, and red, the black toe for like $120. They didn't sell in 2014. I sold most of mine at Tower City.
Yeah.
I had like an 8 and like a 14 for like maybe 2 weeks, and then they both left. So
People are crazy with the black boys.
I listened to this other podcast called Sneak This. You need to check them out. But they were talking about what was the most disrespected shoes of the year, and this was like their number one. I had to agree. I was like, yo, for this shoe, listen, this shoe should always sell out day one. This should be a day one sellout every time.
Metallic 5. Yeah.
Them bitches, listen, you can still find a pair of them bitches online nowadays. Man. I'm like, yo.
Those are definitely in outlets, and Avalon always has them.
They don't even restock them. They just send them straight to outlets. They stopped restocking them and sent them straight to outlets. I was like, yo, are you serious? Like, that's a metallic vibe. They had these on there.
Yeah.
That's disrespected.
Like, to me, out of any of these Jordans with the Nike Air on them, the Cement 4 probably sold the best. And it was in the worst climate, because here, when they came out, it was 6 degrees, and the OVO 10s came out.
Right.
So cats was checking for them, but they weren't checking for them.
Right.
The maroons didn't sell, so I don't really know. See, I feel like these are fire. There are fire Jordans with Nike Air they can bring back.
Right.
Like, to me, even if you brought back the white, black, and red with the silver tongue.
So you
They need to bring back. They need to do them damn. They need to go ahead and. They need to bring back.
Was there? Did you have any? Did you think you were gonna bring them back? Are they for a gift or?
Yeah, gift. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Caramel.
Still recording. Who are they for? The female first.
Female. I mean, is she innocent?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No.
You're not sure about the size. They're 8.5.
Oh, so coming in, not even know. What size does she wear? 8. She's a 9.5.
Wait, no. Women's 10, so she's 8. These are 8.5.
Well, women's 10 is an
8.5.
It's not an 8.
Yeah.
That's what she wears. That's
Yeah,
what
women's
my
10
girl
is
wears.
8.5.
That should be good.
Yeah.
But you know what we'll do? If you bring it back, I'll change it. Alright. But she'll trust me. I mean, my girl, I've been with her for 7 years. She wears an 8.5 or a women's 6.
Right. Yeah. It's usually that 1.5 size difference. Yeah.
Sure glad I interjected.
What's in a polo sweater though, man? That's why this is good.
Oh man.
I cleaned up yesterday. I got all the bear shit they had. Outside of the sweaters, I got all the bear shit they had. They had three colors of the polos with the bear.
Man.
And they had a white hoodie with the bear, and they had a black zip-up hoodie with the bear. I got all them bad boys. 50% off, and they sent me a 20% off. They sent me a 20% off coupon on top.
Was this on the website?
This is at the Polo Factory outlet, man. At the Polo Factory outlet, the Columbus outlet. We got outlets now. I live about 15 minutes from outlets. So I just ride out there.
And what we do is you can't refund it, but you can use that for something else. Yeah, if we don't have it here, we can put it on the card.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I can understand that, but
Yeah, usually it's fine when I put the card. But yeah, I actually was begging those myself. It's just that white bottom.
Yeah.
That white bottom. I wish I had a black bottom.
Yeah, either a black or a gray or something. Something offset the white.
Yeah, a lot of people also they don't like that white too. In a way, it's not sewn on like how this is embroidered in. It's just kind of placed on there.
I bought the gray and pink ACG, the SC Hirachi. So I'm waiting on trying to find that other pair, that gold and blue pair. That's the ACG colors, whatever. Waiting on those to drop. That's all I've been doing, just waiting on prices to drop.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot of sales this time of year period, man.
one thing I was thinking about trying to get that I had kind of forgot about was I need to get another pair of them Air Pegasus since I returned them, the 92 one. And I also need to try to get the...
I tried them one other day. I didn't like how they felt on my face.
You're able to still find them in the store.
Oh, yeah. They had a full. They basically had a
Full size run.
Yeah.
I need those BWs too.
They had a full size run. They were $99, and I had a $20 off. Then you got finished line or something like that. No, it was actually they were $109, and then the tag. They had another tag on there that said an additional 20% off the lowest ticketed price. So that means it would have been 80 something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, 89?
Yeah.
And I had $20 off on top of that with my voucher.
man.
So I would have got it for 70.
70. Yeah, that's love right there.
But I tried them on and I was like, I just don't like how they feel on my foot. Man. Like, it was weird. Like, it was like cutting into the side of my foot. So I was like,
There's nothing good about that.
and like, I didn't want to go a size up because I knew they would start flopping. So I don't tie my shoes right. So.
Yeah. So that's why I say I love them Nike retros that you can just wait and sit.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, bro.
All right, happy holidays, bro. Yeah. Yeah, 2017. I think from what they showed so far. Let me look it up. I want to make sure I get this right. 'Cause I know them olive 8s for sure. The olive 8s for sure.
Gotta have them.
I gotta have them olive 8s, man.
I'm afraid there might be some fuck shit with them. They might only come out in certain places or certain Nike only.
Quantities.
Undefeated only.
Right.
Or,
Certain quantities and shit.
They said some like Nike retailers, you know.
I don't like how that sounds.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Select.
I don't like that, man.
Because I don't want it to just be everywhere, but I don't want to be having to go through all kinds of changes. Because I'm
I
still
want them everywhere. I want to have an easy access, man.
Champs, Foot Locker, Finish Line,
Everybody
Foot
gotta
Action.
have them bitches. I don't care if they get like half of what they've been getting normally. Everybody should have that. Every retailer should have these shoes, man. Like, you know, like they gotta stop picking and choosing what you know, if they gonna do limited and all this shit, man. Like, just make that shit accessible.
This in a long time.
What you think about that alternative 8? I'm like, bro, I got the Bugs Bunny. I'm like, yo, like,
They're trying. I mean, just like that Chinese New Year looks like a fake tax.
yeah. I'm like, yo, man, yeah, exactly. I'm like, yo,
I haven't played this in a while.
I'm like, yo, just give me the Bugs Bunny and better leather so I can get rid of them Bugs Bunnies I got already, man.
It's just like we're gonna take the pattern from the playoff 8 and make it white.
Right.
You know, it's better than those 3-piece. You know, which it's Jordans like that. Like I'll wear them. Like I have a pair of Marshalls now, but I didn't pay any money for them.
I still
you know
need a
what I'm
pair of
saying?
these. I've been trying to get these for the longest. I didn't.
Yeah, this was I had to tell you about how I came up on these off the air.
All right.
But
I need those, and I need to get the ones that the dude jipped me on eBay. The ones with the actual 3D scales.
Oh yeah,
With the neon green soul and shit, whatever.
Yeah, the Christmas, the second Christmas Kobe 8.
Yeah.
There's just 2 of them.
Yeah, I need those too. But you see, I'm gonna pass on this alternate 6. I mean, it looks nice.
Nah, I can't.
I just can't do it, man. Like,
Did you see that 6 they had that was like the Black Grape 5, but it was the 6? You seen them?
nah.
Yeah,
Is that a legit drop? Mm-hmm. Nah, I'll pass on that too.
Yeah, they were black, purple, and teal.
And I like these 4s, these black and gold 4s, but
I don't really care for them.
I'm gonna pass too. I'm gonna pass on those. Yeah, like these springs, the only ones that hitting me are these olives.
Yeah, those and those 5s.
Those 8
the-
and the 5s.
And to me, those even like I don't know if I could get both because they're very similar.
Right, very similar. And then like the price tag. What is the price tag gonna be?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I already expect for it to be some fuckery.
Right.
This is Nike with Jordan brand here. We're talking about. It's like I wish that they would kind of step out the box. They kind of done it with the Unlimited. It's like one of the last shoes from that era that hasn't been retroed, but
Right.
there's still a lot of other stuff they could do.
Right.
You know, bring back the Air Force 3 again.
Right.
You know, or just something like that. The Air Force 5. They came out with the Air Pressure, but you can only get it on Nike.com.
Right. Yeah.
Now I've heard that those have been popping up at outlets too.
What was the price tag on those? Like,
They were $300.
yeah, I'm like, yo, chill.
To me, I think with that they were scared because they saw how bad the Command Force did at 2. But they were like, and then those at least have Woody Harrelson as Billy Hoyle and David Robinson attached to them.
Exactly.
The Pressure was out in '89, but it wasn't no player that really wore
No,
them.
yeah, nobody attached to me.
You know, only time I ever saw somebody wear them was Stab from House Party, dude, Paul Anthony from Full Force.
Right.
At the end of Michael Jordan's Playground, when they were dancing with him, he had them on. That was the only time I ever saw anybody wear those.
Right.
That's random as hell.
Yeah, you're right, man. Like, they just...
I want them just because of what they are, but
Right.
I wouldn't be willing to pay more than like $100
Yeah,
with
like-
the box.
Until they start readjusting the prices back down to where they should be, a lot of these shoes I'm gonna sit on them, or I just won't be getting them, man. Because I'm just not with the artificial inflation. Like, there's a lot of artificial inflation on prices.
Yeah, like when there's a couple of head scratchers. Like they've retroed the bacon 3 times. They came out in 2007. They were 125. They came out in 2010. They were 125. They come out in 2014. They're 160.
Man,
And they didn't sell the other 2 times.
yeah, and I was like, I sat on that shoe way too long. And I remember there was an outlet doing phone orders, and I couldn't get through. And by the time I could get through, they didn't have my size. They were selling them bitches for $55.
Yeah,
Shipped
like
over the phone.
that's an that's an $120 shoe.
Yeah,
Really, it's an $80 shoe on
Right.
sale. $80.
it's a Tim Hardaway shoe that nobody really remembers all like that from
Yeah.
a short-lived playoff run.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know about that. That was really supposed to be Dennis Rodman's shoe.
Right,
Just like the foam was supposed to be for Pippen.
right.
But another one that strikes me from the past is the Air Pillar.
Yeah.
180.
Stop it.
Like 140 was too much for them back when they came out in '98.
Right.
So
They sold terribly too.
yeah, I mean, I thought about because I had the Grand Lime colorway, and they crumbled on me. I want to say in 2010, somewhere around there. Not long before they retro, but 180, I just couldn't do it.
Right.
That's the kind of shit I be hoping pop up at Avalon for $36 or $48,
Right.
something like that. But
The inflation on the prices is just, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, it's just,
Jordans are the worst, though.
yeah, their inflation. And in another way, another reason why they do it is because they're trying to outdo the resale market.
Yeah, you're going to produce more of them,
Right.
raise the price, and they're almost always available between restocks.
Right. But what they don't understand is if you keep raising the price, you're
Hurting your core market.
you're hurting the actual retail market. Whereas if you mass produce them and price them accordingly, you would effectively kill the resale. Because like you're saying, it's like why would people pay $100 more for a Super GR sneaker? Like say if you release he kind of distracted me with this,
kinda weird.
His little Gambino right now. Like if you let's say you drop retros at the price that they originally retroed at. Okay, like the first retro. I'm not even talking about OG price. I'm talking about when they first retro. The price that you like when I bought the 2000. When I bought the 2000 Jordan 6 infrared, they were what, 125?
120.
120, right? Mm-hmm. Why am I paying 190 for those?
Yeah, what I liked is before the countdown packs, the price was either what it was or maybe $10 or $15 more.
Right.
Not more than $15.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like
That playoff 8 in Christmas of 07 was the last Jordan like that.
if you really want to kill the resale market, then drop the price.
Because
That's how you kill it, because then it's not seen as something so. I can't even describe it because you gotta think if you're paying $200 for something, it comes with like this. Nigga, I paid $200 for these. Nigga, what?
not even like that no more.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You drop it down to $140. What's $140 somebody now?
Almost like nothing. That's like paying for.
You've been paying $220 for them, and now they're $140.
Yeah, just like, it's quite as kept, I just said Jordans are bad. Air Maxes are pretty bad too.
Yeah.
It's just so many cheap ones, it's not looked at the same, but how much of those 97s retailing at?
The ones that came out overseas? I don't even know. Because I didn't even check they weren't here. I was upset.
When I got my silver ones, when they were doing the history of Air Pack, They were 150, but this is 2006. The last time I got an Air Max 95, they were like 170,
Okay.
which is $30 more than they were
Right.
even 2 years ago.
Right.
140 was
That's
the price
crazy.
for a while.
$30 in 2 years? Justified.
Yeah, or why is the Air Max 90 120? 90s
Right.
used to be $90.
Right. Like why is that shoe more than 100? Like why is that shoe over $100?
Yeah, or when I got them in the history of Air Pack, they were $79.99. They were cheaper than the 180. 180 was $89. So, and those were made better than this shit now. How are you gonna come out with the 97 and it not be 3M?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like,
That's why I said that maybe they're waiting for that 25th anniversary.
oh man. I
Because you know they're gonna do it. They're gonna bring it back out again in 5 years, 25th anniversary.
And to me, they kind of hold the 97 back compared to the 87, 90.
97 is probably my favorite. Like 97 is probably my favorite out of the whole super year ones.
Yeah.
And then I like the 93s.
See, I don't think 93 is really a super year Air Max.
Well, it's not. I'm just saying, like,
It's-
my personal preference, I like 93.
Yeah, it's more or less in the sense of there are better Air Maxes that they're not bringing back in
Right.
order to bring them back.
Right.
Like to me, the 93 is like it's almost like the Air Burst. It's almost the same shoe.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you can't bring back the Air Max 96.
Right. Like
And
I
it's
feel
probably-
like they didn't do the 98 right when they retro 98. They didn't do those right.
They were too hard to get.
They were too hard to get. They didn't do those. The price was way too much for those.
Yeah, they were 160.
Yeah, like bro, nobody fuck with the 98s and 98.
Nah.
So why are they 160 now? And then you had the fucking, like you said, 90s are overpriced.
87s too now.
87s are overpriced. 95s are way overpriced. And 97s are way overpriced. And I love 97s. Like that full air bubble. Because you gotta think that, remember that the Pippins came out that year with the full air bubble?
The Air
Air Max Up Temple 97s came out with the full air bubble.
the Ubiquitous had that full air bubble.
Yep. And that whole like 97, 98 range where they were making that full air bubble, I had so many shoes with that full air bubble.
That was a good time for shoes, man.
It was,
I mean,
man.
90 to me starting 95, 96, 97, 98.
I remember you were talking in the other episode about when you started getting shoes and shit. I was like, our timeline is so similar because I didn't really start making money on my own until like 97.
Yeah, it was the first year for me in
That's
97.
like my first year. I started making money and started getting my own shoes and shit. And that's when I started getting into like these shoes with the air bubble. I was like, I was like, Jordans are cool and all, but they're a little bit out of my price range, so I'm gonna get these Air Max. I just have a bunch of Air Max, man.
Like, I was like that. Like, I was obsessed with 95s. And the first time they retroed them was 97, 98,
Yeah.
only 2 years after they came out.
Right.
And it hurt. It really hurt. Like, I lost a friend when each of them crumbled. Because I had every color. I had the gray and orange, the gray and red, gray and blue. I had gray and white. Like, they're all gone.
Right. Yeah, I was a 97. Like, Air Max 97 head, man. Like,
Yeah, I love those. Like,
97s, I had some 98s. And then in 99, I started transitioning more into player exclusive Nike basketball shoes, whatever. So, because like I said, Jordans just started getting out, like, they just started getting, like, out of my price range. Because I think back then, man, paying late 90s, Jordans started getting up into, like, that 130 range. Was it 140?
no, they were more, like, the 13 was the first Jordan to be 150.
They started getting in that range back, and you gotta think, man, back, I don't think kids understand, man, like $150 back in 97,
That was a lot for a shoe.
98 was a lot of money for a shoe, and I wasn't making that much, I really wasn't making that much money, I couldn't ask for
It
my
was the
mom to
majority of
ask.
my check to get the white, black, and red 13s
what I'm saying,
when they
man.
came out.
Like I'd have no lunch. I would have no lunch. Like there's no way my mom would allow me to ask for money. Like, don't you go to work? Don't you this? Don't you that? Yeah, that's right. You're right about that. So it's like I had to put a check with like I had to put this check with this check just to go get a pair. I'm like, but I can take half my check and go get this shoe that was dope too. On top of that, you know what I'm saying, and still have half my check left over till next week.
Yeah, that's how I used to do it.
Right.
I was able to get every Jordan, but I was able to build the foundation for my collection on other random Nikes I could get when there wasn't a Jordan out.
Yep.
Whether it be an Air Max, whether it be some sort of Zoom, whatever. You know, Zoom Air was new back then.
Right.
So you had that. You had, you still had Pennies, Pippins, Paytons, what have you.
Nike basketball was so fucking live because there were so many shoes. There were so many shoes that weren't like that. They probably haven't even really retroed all like that yet. That were so live back then, but they were used by players that wasn't like superstars. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I got one for you though. Now you said '99 you started getting into basketball. See, I feel like from '99 until
it was even before then because I had the Pippins. Like I was getting all the Pippins.
See, I feel like from '99 until when they came out with you remember the Zoom 2K3? It was the year before the Huarache 2K4. They had a shoe called the Zoom 2K3. I'll show it to you on the computer in a second. But to me, you only had a few shoes. Nike basketball to me was kind of struggling, even with Jordan, from '99 until like '03. Right. So you had a few. You had the
it wasn't. Yeah, I was into basketball before '99. You're right. I was into I was getting into because I had to been like '97. Like I had to been like when I first started.
'97.
It was '97 because I was getting all them Pippins.
Yeah.
I was getting them Pippins, and I was getting like I said, I was just getting like them.
We're doing the show. What? No holiday should manipulate you to the point you're going to. Oh, that's Eddie? Yeah, I would correct him.
What did he say?
He said nobody should be going in debt, but it was DEPT.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But, you know what I mean? '99, you had the Flight Posit one.
Yeah.
I'll just say in that little time period, you had the Flight Posit 1 and 2 and 3. Those were all the 2 kind of sucked.
You're right, because that's when I started getting out of it a little bit because
they were overusing that fade effect on every shoe.
Yeah, I started because you know me, I hate the damn shocks. So that's when they start coming out with the shocks. I was like, yep, I'm cool.
That'd be before it was a great shoe though. To be some of those shocks were some of the, you had the VC 1 and 2.
The VCs were the only shocks really worth looking at to me. Those were the only ones really worth looking at, but. That's when they start doing shot. That's when they start retroing Huaraches, and that's when I started getting back into like wanting Huaraches more.
That was like 03.
Yep.
Kobe was wearing them.
Yep. So when they start coming out with them, Air Trainer Huaraches. I got almost every color of them. Then I worked in all of them and demolished all of those. And then, I was. And then for a while, I just kind of like got out of the loop because I moved from here. After I moved from here, I was flat broke once I moved from here. Like only shoe, I can tell you, I had a handful of cops once I moved to Columbus. I think the first real shoe I copped was that 06. It was that 06 military blue.
What's crazy about those is they flip-flop like...
They were on shelves for forever.
Yeah, 2006, everybody wanted the Mars or Fire Red, and nobody wanted the military. In 2012, it was the opposite.
Right.
Nobody wanted the Fire Red, but everybody wanted the military blue.
Yeah.
I was hoping they would have came back with the Nike Air on them. I'd have bought them with the Nike Air.
Right. Yeah, I still got my 2012s.
You know, my pair from 06, that cool, but that paint is starting to chip. The wing is turned yellow.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, my 06 were done. My 06s, I sold them bad boys on eBay. They were done. I Jason marked them to death. and whoever bought them, he loved them. He was like, yo, these are in better shape than I thought they'd be.
And what we're going to do, it's only 50 seconds left, so we're going to switch over to episode 2 now. We appreciate y'all listening. And always remember, Sniker die, nigga.